Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures D-Day 0630 hours, turn 13. This will be part 10, and we will be able to wrap up this turn tonight. And I'm going to get right into it. If you want to see all the details on unit positions, objectives, who's holding the objectives, and so forth, go back and watch the part 1 of this turn 13, and all the introduction will be. And really just gotta watch along each video if you really want to know what's going on. If I explain it each time, it's like a 15-minute explanation. However, wrapping this turn up tonight, next turn is 0700 hours, turn 14, and the first video of that turn will be the detailed explanation of objectives, who holds them, unit positions, how many casualties each platoon has taken, and the whole first video will basically be getting us all up to date on casualties, positions, objectives, so forth. This is Omaha Beach, 916th Grenadiers, 1st platoon deployed. 2nd platoon is in the tunnels. The tunnels run between the back of this bunker to the small building, and from the end of this trench under the road to the back of this building. 743rd Tank Battalion, A Company, has fully deployed, and the 1st Platoon, Company A, 116th Infantry Regiment, has also fully deployed. Get a closer look. Next turn, 0700 hours, turn 14. The 2nd Rangers, Company C, will be able to enter the battlefield also, as their landing craft will finally come close enough. In the tunnels, the 2nd Platoon of the 916th Grenadiers, the lower tunnel, 2nd Section and 3rd Section, Platoon Sergeant and Forward Observer. The upper tunnel, 1st Section, split into 2 groups, Platoon Commander, 1st Lieutenant, and the Medic. Over here on the main 12x5, we have the 506th, 1 platoon. Their position is they pushed the Germans out of this hedgerow, and the Germans still hold this hedgerow here. There's a possible airstrike going to be coming in on this position here next turn, and the Germans called in an artillery strike that may be coming in on the 1st medium machine gun team of the platoon. Germans are pushing this way and working on pushing the U.S. forces out of the hedgerow. There's a BAR man falling back after his partner was killed. There's a 2nd Squad LNG team right there. And then Sergeant Caleb the sniper on ambush here. And it's also a 2nd Bazooka team, center screen. They're on ambush. They're still on ambush because they're keeping that Puma in check so it doesn't try to come in here and envelop the soldiers that are left in this hedgerow. 3rd Squad Assistant Leader Sergeant Brandon is working on the medic. Center screen here is Colonel Sink. Over there we have 2nd Squad Leader Sergeant Braden, who's going to be on ambush. platoon commander Captain Carey, their center screen. And the other soldier still on ambush is 3rd Squad Leader Sergeant Jake McNeese on ambush, and also center screen Platoon Sergeant David on ambush. For the Germans, we have one of the only survivors from 2nd Section, 1058th Grenadiers. Is LMG Gunner here on ambush, and Sergeant Ronald's half-track with the light AT rifle or light AT gun on ambush. The other 2 survivors from 2nd Section, 1058th on ambush here. 6th Fallschirmjäger Forward Observer Team on ambush here. 2nd floor of the 1058 headquarter farm complex, far left window, 2nd floor, is the 3rd Section LMG team on ambush. There's some other units for the 6th Fallschirmjäger here that are holding the river lock and the 2 bridges that are on ambush through here. And 3rd section of the 6th Fallschirmjäger is moving up to support the 1st and 2nd section at the bridges. That's the quickest explanation I can give, because I want to get to the action. I'm going to wrap up this turn tonight. So here we go. Let's move down. First dice will be German. 9/16th Grenadiers, 1st Platoon MMG team receives a rally order. They have 3 pin markers. They're going to be testing at a 10 and under. They pass. D6 plus 1 pins. Ooh, 6 pin. Yeah, they only had 3, so perfect. 9/16th, 2nd section. 1st Platoon, 2nd section. 2 soldiers. One is the 2nd section. The one with the Panzerfaust in the back is the 2nd section leader. They'll be trying to get rid of 4 pins. Here we go, testing. They're going to pass. D6 plus 1 pins. Ooh, we'll only get rid of 3, so they're still going to have 1 pin marker left. 2nd Rangers, Company C, Medic will go down. 9/16th Grenadiers, 1st Platoon, 1st Section. The leader, plus 2 soldiers with 2 pin markers. They'll be testing at a 10 and under. And they're going to receive a rally order. They pass. D6 plus 1. Oh, they get rid of 2 pins. Perfect. Pin free. 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Section, Assistant Leader and 2 men in this building here will get a rally order. There's 2 pin markers. For a 10 and under, they passed, getting rid of 5 pins. They only had 2. They're good to go. 2nd Rangers, Company C, medium mortar and spotter go down. Heavy machine gun goes down. 2nd Platoon commander and radio operator go down. Platoon sergeant goes down. 2nd Platoon sniper goes down. And 2nd Platoon 1st squad leader goes down. Rangers are still on their landing craft headed toward the beach. 9/16th Grenadiers, 1st Platoon flamethrower receive a rally order, and the Pack 40 will receive a rally order. They both have 2 pin markers. First up, flamethrower team, rally order, looking for a 10 and under. They pass, getting rid of 3 pins. Next up, Pack 40, 10 and under, pass. Getting rid of all their pins. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, no, 2nd, yeah, 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad Assistant Leader goes down. 916th Grenadiers, 1st Platoon, 2nd Section Leader, and 2 men will receive a rally order. Actually, on second thought, they're going to receive an advance order. They only have 1 pin marker, so they're going to advance and move closer. One has it's like the short range Panzerfaust weapon, and then the other 2 have submachine guns. So we're going to want to get these guys closer. They have an NCO as a part of their unit, so they're going to be testing at a 10 and under. Oh, they pass. Excellent. They'll get rid of that pin and advance out of the bunker and get closer. (916th) 1st Platoon, 1st Section Assistant Leader, positioned in the smaller room, 2nd floor. He's going to go on ambush. Also, the LMG team is on ambush. Waiting for a good shot. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad. Leader will go down. Assistant Leader will go down. Medium machine gun team will go down. Over here to 1st Platoon. Commander will go down. Platoon Sergeant goes down. Sniper goes down. 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Section, positioned in the tunnel, will receive an advance order. They are located from the end of this trench where the dirt changes colors, just inside of there, headed in the tunnel under the road toward the back of this building. And 2nd Section is going to advance out of this trench, or out of the tunnel and then into this trench. There they are. 2 soldiers with assault rifles, Panzerfausts, Assistant Section Leader, 2 LMG teams, 2 more soldiers with Panzerfaust assault rifles, and then 2nd row back be the 2nd Section Leader. It's a firepower out of the tunnels. 2nd Rangers, 1st Platoon. 1st Squad Leader goes down. Assistant Squad Leader goes down. 2nd Squad Leader goes down. Assistant Leader goes down. 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon Panzerschreck team receives an advance order, and they will head the same direction that 2nd Section just working their way out of the tunnel. The 2nd Platoon Forward Observer 3-man team will also advance toward the end of the tunnel. So they're still inside the tunnel, but filing behind 2nd Section. 2nd Rangers, 1st Platoon, 1st Squad Bazooka team goes down. 1st Squad LMG team goes down. 2nd Squad Bazooka team goes down. And 2nd Squad LMG team goes down. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, First Squad LMG team goes down. 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 3rd Section, the opposite end of the lower tunnel. They'll receive an advance order and they're going to head into the first floor of the building that the tunnel entrance is in, and the platoon sergeant, platoon leader, he's the sergeant, he will also advance out of the tunnel, and all of these soldiers will be inside first floor of the tunnel building. So third section is on the opposite end here in the first floor of this building. That's where they're going to exit the tunnel. From underneath the stairwell, which is the white stairs, that brown color represents the tunnel entrance under the stairwell. Third section leader and one soldier are able to climb out of the window and up in the trench. One of the LMG teams and another soldier with Panzerfaust and rifle will be following. Third section assistant leader and 2 men with rifles and Panzerfaust, and 1 LMG team will be. This unit will be splitting off into 2 half sections next turn. And then the platoon leader, who is the platoon sergeant, he also just advances out of the tunnel. Side note, on the second floor, 916th, 1st Platoon Forward Observer, 3-man team, is they had to go down. I'd have to go back and watch what happened. So many dice, but I believe they failed their orders test or rally, and they had to go down. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad, Flamethrower team goes down. BAR team. Actually, no, this would be the it's like a 3-man rifle team. They'll go down, and then 1st Squad of 2nd Platoon, the same unit, the 3-man. This one does have the BAR. Yeah, this one has the BAR team. We'll, right there. We'll go down. 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Section leader, and 4 men, 2 with LMG team and 2 men with rifles and Panzerfaust. They'll receive an advance order. They are in the tunnel in the upper tunnel, closest to the small building. They're going to advance into the small building. There's the small building. The LMG team will set up in the windows, and the 1st Section leader will be in the building as well. And the other 2 soldiers with the assault rifles and Panzerfaust will be just outside of the building. The tunnel runs from that building to the back of this bunker. 2nd Rangers, 1st Platoon, 2nd Squad. 2 soldiers with rifles will go down. They're the back row, 2 men to the far right. Upper tunnel, 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Section, well, half of 1st Section, with the 1st Section assistant leader, 1 LMG team and 2 soldiers with assault rifles. Panzerfaust will receive an advance order, and they will head out of the trench, or out of the tunnel, and into the bunker. Here's the bunker. Tunnel entrance is the brown rectangle. Oh, 1 soldier on the end, rifle, Panzerfaust, LMG team, 1st Section assistant leader, assault rifle, and another soldier with rifle and Panzerfaust. th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon commander, radio operator and one messenger receive advance order. They'll make it to the end of the tunnel, same direction the previous unit was headed to the bunker. Just the medic left. 2nd Rangers, 1st Platoon, 2-man rifle team will go down. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad, 2-man, 2 soldiers with rifles will go down. And that is the entire 2nd Rangers, Company C, 2 platoons, plus the company commander, 1st Sergeant, and some heavy weapons. They are very close to the beach now, and this following turn, 0700 hours, turn 14, they will be allowed to get off their landing crafts onto the beach. 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon Medic receives advance order. He's going to follow the platoon commander. First Platoon of the 916th Grenadiers, the sniper, who is on the left side of this bunker. He's going to spring his ambush, and he's going to take a shot at the gunners in the Jackson. Try to take out. I think that's the most dangerous. That's the biggest threat that he can affect. So he's going to need a 3 to hit. See if we can get one of those gunners. He misses. Let's see if anybody spotted his shot. Need a 6 to spot the sniper. Oh, shoot. The GIs have spotted the sniper. He is no longer hidden. Oh, man. The 916th 1st Platoon and 2nd Platoon have all been activated with an order. The 116th Infantry Platoon and the 743rd Tank Battalion Company have all been given an order dice. All ambushes were sprung that I needed to spring on the Omaha Beach table. Looking at the U.S. forces, over here the 506th, we're going to leave Sergeant Caleb, the sniper, on ambush here, center screen, to try to keep Sergeant Gerald's half-track from rolling forward and being able to wipe out the 2nd Squad LMG team and Sergeant Caleb himself. And I think over here, we're going to leave 2nd Squad leader Sergeant Braden on ambush. We're going to leave the 2nd Bazooka team on ambush so they can keep the Puma in check here, and also the Sergeant Ronald's half-track with the light AT gun in check, and even Sergeant Gerald in check. Anybody goes through this gap in the hedgerows there is going to get shot at with a bazooka round. Also, Sergeant David, Platoon Sergeant, is going to stay on ambush here, center screen. And 3rd Squad leader Sergeant Jake McNeese is going to stay on ambush in the corn. I'll take a look at the Germans and see if they're going to do anything with any of their ambushes. But I think we might have made it through 0630 hours, turn 13. Wow, let's go check out the Germans, and might be the end of this turn. Okay, first up, the Germans here, the 1058th Grenadiers, 1st Section LMG team. They're on ambush, and they are going to actually spring that ambush and not going to fire because there is potentially an airstrike coming in that was called in this turn by 1st Lieutenant Corey, platoon leader 506th. And so I think Sergeant Michael can't get out of there, 1st Section leader of the 1058th, because he's the one who detonated the the bridge here, detonated the explosives to blow up the bridge, so he's stuck. But the first section LMG team, I think I'm gonna just spring the ambush and advance them back kind of behind the end of this hedgerow. Hopefully they'll be with 6 inches away from the airstrike that's coming, so they won't get affected. I think it's 6 inches away is what they have to be to not be affected, something like that. But either way, we want to get away from there for just a moment. They're going to be able to make it to the end of the hedgerow, but they're not going to be able to stay in the hedgerow. I don't think they get far enough away. There we go. And they will not be shooting. They don't have any targets. I just realized that somehow I let the Germans call in 2 artillery strikes for next turn. That's not going to work. So we're going to remove the second one that's at the bottom, and that won't be able to be called in. That was the 916th Grenadiers Forward Observer, who was in this tower here next to the sniper who's been spotted. So that will be removed. There'll only be the potential airstrike coming in here for the U.S. forces and the artillery strike for the German forces here on the 1st MMG team. There we go. As I'm scanning the Germans' right flank, which is now a combination of, for example, the 1058 Platoon Sergeant Robert here, falling back from the hedgerow they lost, and also the 6th Fallschirmjäger 2nd Section Assistant Leader. And the 2 soldiers here with Panzerfausts and rifles. So the 6th Fallschirmjäger here and the 1058, they're kind of combining their forces. But anyways, I see this 6th Fallschirmjäger Forward Observer 3-man team is going to stay on ambush. And in the second floor, in the far right window, the 1058 3rd Section LMG team will stay on ambush. These German forces here for the 2nd Section of the 6th Fallschirmjäger, Platoon Sergeant of the 6th Fallschirmjäger, they will not be staying on ambush, but we'll leave it as ambush for now, but I'll be pulling those ambush orders to put into the bag before this next turn 0700 hours, turn 14. Let's see, I think that's about it. Let me take a look on this flank for the Germans. The 1st section of the 6th Fallschirmjäger, these soldiers also are on ambush now, but those dice will be pulled, put in the bag. The 1058 2nd Section LMG gunner here, he will remain on ambush. The Sergeant Ronald's half-track will remain on ambush. The 2 soldiers from the 1058 2nd Section here will be on ambush. And after 10 parts, the longest single turn of any war game I've ever played, we have reached the conclusion of 0630 hours, turn 13. Thank goodness I won't have to say 0630 hours anymore. So, in about 3 days, I will reset the table, putting any snipers that are going to start on ambush back on ambush, pulling all the order dice, except for whoever is on ambush, sniper, and just any units who's on ambush currently. And then write down all the stats, each platoon, how many KIA, how many are wounded. I'll be pulling off any soldiers that are wounded that bleed out this turn. I can think of one German soldier in particular from the 1058. And then about 6 nights from now, I'll finally do the introduction video for 0700 hours, turn 14, which will be still around 100 US order dice and a few less on the German order dice, maybe around 80. And so that is going to wrap it up. See you next time for 0700 hours, turn 14.